So after all the flood drama and the doom and gloom, it was time to get back out there and have a go at things. So I managed to pin the builders down and ask them if they could teach me a bit about pointing. So they gave me some lime mortar they'd mixed up and says, off you go, you can go and do the sills here. Well, I had a go. I'm hoping I'll get better with practice, but I'll leave the rest to the experts. So as you can see now, the openings are all coming together. Just that last one where that main big door goes into the what I call the evening room, the sitting room. And it was really starting to look like the house now. So we got the windows ordered, we'd gone through the design. I wanted to keep them as true as possible to what the house or the barn windows were originally like, but also so they were practical for a house. So this stage drew to a close. The subfloors were done, all the openings are done, bricks patched in, and I really miss the builders' happy chatter and their out of tune singing. But really, it was their endless patience in discussing things with me, explaining how and why things are done, and ensuring my vision, is achieved. I think Tony Skinner and Sons builders have really done my little stable block proud, and I was so looking forward to having them back again soon. So while we were waiting for the windows to be made, I looked for as many jobs as I could find to keep myself busy. The where the kitchen is, the old door had been bricked in there, and so I knew that was a job for me to do, was to clear all that old lime wash off the walls. The kink post trusses got a second coat, and that back beam across the wall, because I decided to keep that now brick, I knew I had to get up there and properly clean it. So there's me on top of the scaffold again with my compressor trying to blow all the muck out, because best will in the world, I tried everything to get down there, and then I gave up in the end and thought, right, get the compressor up there, and it did a fantastic job, but I was absolutely covered. And yeah, that was a night I wish I'd got a bath and not a shower. So after cleaning all the muck up in the house now, everything was looking really smart in there, and I decided it was time to tackle the yard. There was piles and piles of rubble, and I just wanted to give it a good tidy up, but I just love this little shot here of nature as it had just blown those into the pile of bricks, and it really caught my eye. So I started barrowing the soil bits away, I started moving things around, and then in the end I gave up, and I got Harry from JCS Plant and Agricultural, who came up and he took all the loads away for me. And what a difference. The yard started to look huge. I did so many tip runs in the back of my poor old Land Rover. Bricks were moved. In fact, I'm sure I move all these bricks round and round in circles. But it was starting to look a lot more tidy. And for somebody like me, I'm a little bit on the OCD side, really reassuring that I was actually starting to get somewhere. It made me feel like I was still doing something, even though the builders weren't there. Well, originally I thought the pile of soil and rubble that was dug out from the subfloors would be quite easy to move with my little barrow, and to be honest, in the pictures it doesn't look very big at all. I was just going to distribute it around the field, fill any ruts in, any holes, and great. But 65 barrow loads later, and I only know that because I set myself a daily goal, my lovely neighbours took pity on me, and they came and took a good chunk of it down the field with their mini tractor and helped flatten it out for me. And then finally Harry, who had come to take the last loads with his big digger from the yard of the brick rubble, he actually then took the rest of it and put it round the field in big heaps for me. So all I had to do was rake it and take any of the bigger bits of brick out. And again, I thought that would be quite a simple job, but it was just so much more to it than I expected. So that took me the entire week, and the raking and picking bits out, I was very pleased when it was over. And once again, I probably go on about this a lot, but just having a shower when you need that shower to keep you clean, yes, but to have that bath to soak in, oh, I did miss one. But once it had a bit of rain on it and started to settle, this year I've shown pictures of me already mowing the lawn, and you can see that it's a lawn now and not a paddock. So it was well worth doing, but I'm glad it's a distant memory.